Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mori Crossing and today we're going to be doing a very special build to me. We're going to be doing the kind of food market area of Spirited Away, which is based on a Taiwanese city, I believe, or town. It's called Jufen. Jufen. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know how to say it, because I did look it up and I can't. I think that the fen is like the main stressor of it, but anyway, let's get started with the build. So we start off with this area. I already terraformed it before I started recording, just because personally I don't think terraforming is that interesting, and same with the path laying. I'll skip some of it. I wanted to do a sort of dirt path because if you look at the movie, it seems to be on some sort of like dirt-ish path, so I wanted to combine the in-game dirt path with my own, well not my own, I didn't make this custom design, but the one I'm using on my island, the sort of 9 path thing. You know, the thing that's right there. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to combine it so that it sort of looked a bit more natural. And I'm just putting in some like different simple panels, a lot of different sort of sliding doors, which I think is what a lot of the movie looks like. And I'm using a combination of the classic red from Spirited Away and also this bamboo, I guess, bamboo structure looking thing as well. And I basically just wanted to create as many layers and as many like little shops as I could. I really like doing shops, what's the word? Like facing you, because I feel like because you can't turn around in Animal Crossing, I feel like this is the way it looks best if you take photos or if you're just looking at it. Because before for Diagonally, I tried to do it so that it was a sort of corridor. And I know people make that look good. I know they do, but like for me, I do like it facing like I've done here. So I'm using a lot of red, even though in the movie there is kind of a lot of green, a lot of different colors. I'm kind of running out, I'm definitely running out of custom design spaces at this point. So yeah, I'm having to make do with what I already have around my island, and I'm probably gonna have to delete some and make, because I already have 2 9 like tile paths, like this dirt one and also a pond one, and I also wanted to do another pond kind of thing as well with a different color, but we'll see how it goes. But you can see on the end here I've made a little kakigori place, aka shaved ice. That's what that kanji means. Well, it actually just means ice, but that's the traditional like kakigori sign. You'll see that whenever you go to the beach or whenever you're getting shaved ice in Japan, it's usually what's used. And to the right, I just wanted to make a little soup area, because I didn't realize how many types of soup things there are. There's like 8, I think, different soup things, different types of soup things in it. Sorry, I'm not being more descriptive. I'm not sure if it's just soup. I think it is. But yeah, I collected them all and I've added some here, and sorry I'm a bit late, but I decided to use the imperial fencing on the left, sort of keep that all red, and on the right use more bamboo things, just again to try and make it more colourful without using more custom designs, making it sort of separate. And I of course wanted to use the imperial dining table because it's such an incredible item. I think it's really pretty, and I wish that we had more of the items that were on that table just to put around. That would be amazing. And I kind of wanted to make it look kind of run down, so I added some iron bars and some, what's that called, cardboard boxes, and oil bathtub, is that what it's called? And like a tin bucket. So I wanted to make it look both professional looking and a bit run down, because I feel like that's kind of the vibe of this like food stall area. It seems to be all professional during the nighttime and then it's all run down in the day, so I wanted to sort of capture both those elements. And I've used more of these loft beds, which I have used a lot on my Harry Potter island. All inspired by the amazing Liko. I'll link her video here. It's not Japanese, but she does amazing, like, elegant city core islands, like very European. But I got that idea from her and used it in this Japanese context with the brown in inverted commas, because it's very red, that loft, would you not say? If you look at it looks pretty red to me. But anyway, I'm just placing a bunch of custom designs down before I start placing everything, because usually I place everything and then I realise, oh, I haven't put any custom designs down and I have to pick it all back up again. So this time I kind of prepped and put a bunch down. Even though it looks quite repetitive now, it's going to have a lot of things on it, so... And I've turned those stalls towards us so that it sort of keeps it into a sort of square area. And as I said, on this side I've done more kind of browns and blacks and bamboo colour? Is that beige, I guess? And you can see me struggling to try and turn it around. And I realised that I just got to get rid of that gate for a second. Gate? You know what I mean, fence. And did you just see on the right, Rhonda? She was my autofill from my last villager hunt. And I've actually come to like her quite a bit, even though she's not like the prettiest villager in my opinion. I think she's pretty like street cool and very colourful. And she does remind me of sort of like not a Japanese gangster, but like a Japanese sort of like too cool for school. Well, I just sound so lame. But that kind of thing. She looks cool. That's what I'm trying to say. She's probably not going to be a permanent resident, but I have enjoyed having her around. And yeah, we've continued with the build. We've just been putting more simple panels down. I ran out of simple panels. That's why this one left like that. This whole thing was full of so many items. I had to order so many things. I already had quite a lot of things saved up, but yeah, this took a long time for me to order all the things and pick up all the things. You can see loads of them to the left on my beach. I keep going down and picking them back up again. I really wanted to put that, what's that called? Fire thing there, but it just wouldn't fit. It fit, but it didn't fit. And on this side, I've added some fish to make it kind of seem like a traditional sushi place. And a lucky cat. And some lamps. And some fish. I love... Is it the koi? No, it's not the koi. It's the goldfish that are in those beautiful clay pots. Adding some more traditional things. All the things on the left are actually the mochi tower, and the bamboo there is actually all for New Year's, like around New Year's celebration, but you know, it's fine, right? I'm sure that's the same with some of these other, I think they're Korean, if I'm not wrong, maybe they're Chinese, I'm not sure. The kind of Asian little sweets that you can see there in front next to the traditional tea set. And yeah, just adding some more things to the right. Added a little bit of red in there just to make it kind of blend together. I really have been trying to keep to certain like color themes recently, because have found when I don't use color schemes, I go a bit too crazy. I love filling up a place, as you can tell from all of these videos. If you want to see more of the videos, I'll link the playlist to all of this island's builds. And yeah, I do go crazy, but now I have learned that I need to get a color scheme, and this kind of area is, as you can see, like kind of red, brown, beige, a little bit of green, but trying to limit that as much as I can, keeping the sort of red and the browns. Just, yeah, to try and keep the chaos a little bit more simplified. Oh, I love the golden screen that I've put down at the back left there. I need to collect all of those. If you've got any and you're on the Discord, feel free to let me know and I will trade with you for them. Anyway, yep, just adding some bits and pieces here and there. And finally back here, well, not finally, what am I on about? There's loads more of this video left to go. I decided to make this a bit higher. I actually was thinking of just keeping a sort of L-shaped bit, and it was supposed to be kind of a C behind it, but as per usual, this area became a lot bigger than I thought it would, which I'm glad I gave myself too much space, to be honest. I thought I would have a whole area behind this, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, I decided to make this area just sort of give it some height, because the whole street is at least 2 stories high, so I was just trying to like make it a little bit more interesting to the eye. And yeah, that's why I started making this area, and I will continue making an area behind here as well, like adding, I'm not sure what to do, maybe some sort of secret area where you can only see it if you like get your camera out and do like a downward angle. Maybe I could do like a secret little Totoro area back here. But again, custom designs are limited. Yeah, adding some more weeds, because weeds make everything look better. At least that's what I think. And we added a coconut to the right here as well, adding a few more little bits and pieces. And we go back to the front area where I need to add a few things. I did miss some of it when I was recording. I kind of forgot to hit record. But anyway, I thought I'd add a little path to the right there. I'm not really sure what the flow of this island is going to be like exactly, but so far it's so good. Like, you can get from the beginning to here, so I mean, what more can you ask for? And now I add Chihiro and some of the spirits, and I make myself into No Face by accident, as per usual. I always do that. But yeah, adding the little cute little duck spirits. I'm not quite sure what they're supposed to represent, but they're adorable. And adding some more custom designs. I found these really cool custom designs. I will link the creator down below, or at least the code down below is what I mean. They made some really nice dumpling things. They're really pretty. And we move on to the beach area, which of course I couldn't leave alone. I had to make it into a sort of extended area. Like, it's still kind of the food market, but also a bit more of the just land that's around the bathhouse and food market area. And of course, the hearth, that's what that's called. I was trying to say that earlier in this video. No, I can't even say video. Anyway, adding some weeds, put the hearth down there, adding some newspapers, because I just feel like these newspapers make any area look better. Yeah, adding some sort of just points of interest, I guess, like path areas. I just don't like things to be plain. I've said this before, I can't do it. I can't make things plain. It's just impossible for me. So I've got to put just loads of custom designs down and then loads of items down. And it's a shame you can't do like custom designs on the edge of things, because it would just make things better, you know? And I add some sort of general of the more brown area here, like more of the beige and the browns on this rock. Go board. More tea sets. And yeah, it's really hard to know what's gonna fit on where. Adding some more rocks on the rocks, rockception if you will. And adding a little structure here again. Just adding things to the rocks. If you guys have any ideas for the rest of the rocks that are on the right hand side of my island, because I have a lot of rocks on this island, a lot of quite small and big rocks, and I'm not really sure what to do on the other side. And yes, I know that those 2 simple panels are different colours, but I could not be bothered to wait another day to order more simple panels, so it's meant to be like that. It's avant-garde, it's asymmetrical. I don't know. But it's staying that way until I can be bothered to change it. Maybe when I do my DA. And just deciding what to put in this area. More pots and more sort of just stuff, you know? Barrels. Just to give it a sort of sense of atmosphere. It's really hard when you have such a limited amount of like items Hint, hint, Nintendo, give us more items, please. It's been so long since you've done an update, please. And as you can see, I started doing some bamboo things here, but which are in the green, which I don't think goes at all. But I really couldn't be bothered at this time in the video to go, sorry, there's a theme coming up. I did this all in one night and I was very tired. Anyway, I have changed them, just to let you know. After I finished this build, I changed all of the green in this area to the like burnt bamboo, the more reddy brown color, because as I said, I've got to stick to my color themes. I've got to not just go crazy, go wild. I'm just adding bits and pieces all over the place right now. Again, trying to find everything in my menu, trying to pick up a lot of things. I went fishing to get some more fish. I had some in my storage because I just kind of try and go fishing every now and again and just store them away, especially when I'm sort of time traveling around. When I'm trying to kick out a villager, I try and go fishing, so I have fish from all different times and that kind of thing. I try and be efficient with these things, you know. And I'm just working on this little area at the bottom. In the end, to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm 100% satisfied with that area. I think I'll maybe change it a little bit later. Maybe I'll add a specific kind of stall that's down there. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm very interested in your guys' feedback about this beach area because I'm happy with it and I think it's fun and good, I guess I would say. I don't know if I could go that far, but yeah, I think it's a good area. But if you guys have any ideas, please do let me know down in the comments, because I'm always open to your guys' ideas, because you guys have everyone has such interesting opinions, and yeah, I really appreciate it, you guys. So yeah, let me know. And I'm just adding the final bit that I was talking about ages ago about adding a wall up there, because it just looked way too 2D and I didn't want to do the same thing as I'd done elsewhere. So here you have it. Oh, this is another area I made on stream and a bit in my own time, which is sort of the entrance to the bathhouse area. She goes over a river, got some rocks, and yeah, straight into the food sort of market area where her parents were turned into pigs. I think I'm going to do a pig area just to the right of this, and the actual onsen originally was going to be behind this area. Can you believe how much space I thought I had back here? So the actual onsen will be to the right of this, and you can get to it by the farm. That's how that'll work. And yeah, I'm really happy with this area, especially just this area. The beach, again, as I said before, I'm up for changing a little bit, but yeah, I really like how this turned out. I love the cherry blossom viewing lanterns. They look great. I love the radish spirit. Isn't he just adorable? And the ducks. Oh. Anyway, yeah, you can see the bamboo that I changed to be the same kind of color. I think I'm going to change the stuff to the right-hand side. Probably. Anyway. Yeah, we've got the dumpling area again, another little food stall. We've got a little fishing thing with some tea as well. A little mini onsen. It's just on the beach here. And yeah, this is the area. This is the food stall, and I'm really happy with it. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, why not give it a like? It really helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you want to help support the channel even more, feel free to become a member. Why not? Thank you to all my members so far. Here are my gold tea leaves. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!